the international trade, just give you a quick summary, right? International trade, why I put 7? Wait. Yours is now is what? Not 7, right? It's yours is this your group? Wait. Maybe this is not your group. Group 1, correct? Actually 27. Yeah. Okay. So we talk about international trade. International trade means, right, transaction between two countries. Right? The transaction can be exchange of goods and services, right? Exchange of goods and services or exchange of financial capital. Because I told you now, starting from this chapter onwards, financial capital, in economics, we call this as financial investment. Financial investment will be recorded under the investment component of the GDP, right? Which is this. If GDP is equals to C plus I, this one is actually financial investment is actually recorded under the I, right? G plus NX, this one. Okay, so this is the international trade. I also told you that a small country like Malaysia must trade, must open up. Small country in terms of the economy, right? They have to open up because then they can get access to how many people in the world? Around 7 billion people, which means they have a 7 billion people market, right? So Malaysia open up. Malaysia is considered quite open. Open means what? Open means what? I ask Tashini. Open means what? What's open? Mean the door is open, open. What open? When I say a country is open means what? Open country means what? What's the definition of open? Means the country is naked? Is it?
Depends.
Huh?
It depends.
Depends. So open means without any artificial barriers. Remember that? Yes. 8 billion already. Oh, you check already. Thank you for helping me to update. Right? Economic growth very fast. Okay. Pollution also very fast. Indonesia is continue to do very well. Indonesia make our haze index hit 100 points. 120 points. Naked country. Open means, right, a country without any artificial barriers set by the government. 8 billion already.
Yeah.
So Hayden, do you contribute to 1?
Adrian got 10.
In the future?
Okay, repeat.
Again? Hey, what you're doing?
Right now.
I need to write down. Hey, you're SEM through already.
Can you repeat?
A country that trades without any artificial barriers set by the government, right? Then I also told you there are a few reasons that the country will trade. The few reasons include what? Few reasons the country will trade. What are the few reasons the country will trade? Why they trade? Why they trade? Just the difference itself, there are three difference. One is different in taste, one is product differentiation, another one is what difference? Different in resources. First one. Second, maybe product differentiation. Just the difference itself, we can come up with 3 already. Is it very hard to write? Not really. Third one is what? Just like I say. Taste difference. Taste difference will make the price become different. What is another three? What are another three? Manho? Manho? Why are you sleeping? Oh, sleeping, go on and sleep. Oh my god, sleep until like that. My god, hey, I just started summary. I haven't started teaching. Yeah. Why yesterday? No. Why today never sleep, man? It's no longer yesterday. Oh. Why today never sleep? Huh? Ziyong help me to slap him twice. So that, yeah. Huh? Manho? So what are the another 4, 5, 6 reasons? Why countries trade? Why? Hmm? Economies of scale. What else? Political, historical reason. One more? Not 5 only. Think lah. Huh? Same only. If you need to think, why they trade? What else the thing? What else the thing that can? Why they need to trade with each other? What are other reasons? Hmm? Why they open up the economy? Previously said before in other chapters. Hmm? Even in this chapter we talked before. Hmm? You get the technology, you can talk about expand consumption possibility. There's so many things, right? To talk about. Okay, next. So, any question on this field before we move on to the lecture? We only cover until here anymore, right? Okay. Next one is free trade. Free trade, I just told you already. Free trade means exchange of goods and services without any artificial barriers, right? Then what's protectionism? You need to know the opposite of free trade. The opposite of free trade means protectionism, right? Which is an antonym. Protectionism means it's a policy that imposes the artificial barriers, right? Policy of sheltering them or protecting the domestic firms from competition, right? Through the imposition of trade barriers or artificial barriers, right? This is the action done by the government to give the domestic producers some protection to compete with the overseas producers, right? This is known as protectionism. So today we're going to deep dive into the diagrams. These diagrams are the last few diagrams. And this diagram is not as easy as you think, right? However, I told you before, starting from this chapter onwards, all these diagrams are related to microeconomics. So the axis you use is P and Q. It's no longer Ryan and Chu. Daydreaming. Okay, it's P and Q. It's no longer price level and RGDP. Right? Don't write wrongly. Don't go and write Keynesian model. Don't go and write ADS model. Okay, it's only P and Q. Because when we want to protect certain products, we can only protect the certain products. It's not all the products that we protect. So we cannot use the aggregate demand and aggregate supply. The only thing that we protect is one of the product. Makes sense? Makes sense. So there are actually three ways, but they are most of the time they are same because government don't have creativity. I told you before, in micro, when government want to intervene in the market, they can either control the price or they can either control the quantity, right? Okay, same for macro. They can either control the quantity, in terms of quantity, it's quotas and embargoes, or they can control the price, which is using the subsidies and tariffs. Right? Quotas and embargoes, they're almost the same thing, so we put them under the same thing, right? I will not touch on embargoes. The only difference between quotas and embargoes is just zero quota. That's all. Right? Get me? Embargoes means zero quota. Get me or not? Get Hey, Lijo, Lijo, you better do my work. Lijo. I think I need to close all the PIP in front of you. Then you all know what is the feeling of pain. Okay. Right? Do you know there's a drink in the pub known as the feeling of heart pain? Don't know. If you go to one of the pub, right? One of the drink, the name of the drink is called the feeling of heart pain. You know why? You know why? It is 200 ringgit per drink. 200 ringgit per drink. Then you know what will come out after you order the drink? Water, mineral water.
Yeah.
That's why it's the feeling of heart pain, right? Okay. I will show you the feeling of heart pain right now without using the feeling of water, feeling of heart pain water. Right, okay? Oh, literally a lot of never do it, literally. Around, oh, one only? Then just I saw got one is like 2, 3, 1. Oh. Who? Maybe not you, maybe another one. Who? Manho. Manho like got 6% haven't do. Around 6%, is it? 2 or 3. Okay. Right, okay. Now we will move to tariff first. Tariff definition right now. I don't want to write, I don't want to repeat. Tariff definition is tax on imports, that's all. 3 words only. 3 words also I need to write down, you see. Tariff means what? Tax on imports. When economists look at this textbook, tariff, this word tariff, we already know it's a tax on the imports. Makes sense? Tax on imports, that's all. Okay, this one I don't want to write down, please. Okay, tax on imports, right? It's paid by importers, doesn't mean that, I told you before, importers doesn't mean that it's the local or the foreigner. It can be both local and foreigner, right? It's also the most popular barrier of trade, a barrier to trade. Why? Why is it popular? Because tax can give government revenue. So government like to use tariff, right? When tariff is imposed on imported goods, it will make the goods more expensive. The imported good become more expensive, right? You sit here. I want to stand now. Also cannot.
Sit down, don't stand.
Right? I give you one example. Then I cannot give eye contact to Saya. Saya is playing phone already.
I have see. Sarah don't play phone.
Saya no phones. Is this iPhone 16 Pro Max? Purple color edition. Samsung cannot.
Samsung S26.
No Samsung. Okay, I look at my styles. Okay, half. I give you 1 minute to look. Right, okay. So what it means? For example, there are 2 countries, both selling towers, right? Country A sell tower at 10. Country B also sell tower at 10. But country A supplies few tracton. Right? Let's say this is country A, this is country B, both also sell tower at $10. Right? But most of us, I told before my bungee jumping story, right? Do you remember my bungee jumping story? If this is a local tower, one is imported tower, both of them sell at 10, which one will you buy? Country B is imported. Which one will you buy? Will you buy the local tower or imported tower?
Local tower.
Local.
Support Malaysia.
Yeah, man. I don't feel like you support.
Maybe I support Malaysia. Shopee, Lazada.
Then why last week go to China?
Not yet go.
I thought you were going to go China.
Not yet. Soon waiting visa.
Then why you go China? You
Go
say
there.
support Malaysia?
Eat what's that called? Eat the I also don't know what they call. something
In the end, you know, he go China eat what? Eat Taco Bell. Okay,
very 少害。
imported. So we normally domestic people, they will want to buy imported because the price is same. So then the domestic cannot do well. The local firm will call, oh my god, my god, my god, my god, right? Okay, they will lobby the government. You know what's lobby?
Close inside only. Just kidding.
I will talk about lobby later lah. Apa pun tak tahu. Okay, anyway, so they will lobby the government, say, please charge a tariff. So then the government will say, okay, fine, we will put a 20% tariff on the tower for the imported products. So 20% times the $10 is actually equals to $2. That's why now 10 plus 2 become $12. Imported products now become more expensive. Because of that, people substitute back to the cheaper product, which is the local product. Now they will buy the local tower instead of the imported tower. This is the concept of tariff. Okay, so this is the tariff diagram. I'll show you how to draw. You need to know how to draw tariff diagrams. Very important. Before we go to the diagram, there are a few assumptions that you need to know. First one, assuming local goods and imported goods are perfect substitutes. Perfect substitutes, right? Second, Malaysian producers, they are forced to set their price exactly like the same as the world price, right? They're forced to set their price to match the world price. I'm now going to show you how to draw a tariff diagram. Please pay full attention. Otherwise, it means that 50% of you will fail, right? In final, because never pay attention. So this is the tariff diagram. See properly. First of all, axis. Axis now is already P and Q. P and Q. Makes sense. P and Q. Okay? What Malaysia imports? And Malaysia also have car. Car again. So boring. Let's say chocolate. 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 Malaysia don't have phone one. What brand Malaysia have? Banana.
Satu Malaysia.
Satu Malaysia phone. Why you can only call Ali Mutu and Abing. Akau. Satu Malaysia phone. So chocolate, let's say chocolate. Chocolate, we have local chocolate. We also have the imported chocolate, right? What's the local chocolate brand? Oh, not bad. You know it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, true. Barrels is a local chocolate. Tastes very bad. Anyway. Yeah. This is the local market. Initial before the imported products come in. Right?
ringgit Malay name one chocolate also.
Oh yeah, also got the gold coin chocolate. Yeah. When I was young, when I eat the gold coin chocolate, I still can eat. Now it tastes like butter. It was like pui. You know what I mean? The gold coin chocolate, when God prosperity will always give to you.
If you want someone put inside the ang bao and give me.
Huh? Aluminium foil. Okay, anyway. Okay, that one. When I was young, I can eat one, but now when I taste it was like tui. Okay, anyway, this is the local chocolate. Local chocolate, all right. Some are barrels, some are the gold coin chocolate. Let's say 2 types only. Don't want to make your life too complicated, right? Initially, they're selling at equivalent price and quantity before the importer come in, right? Like that makes sense. So far makes sense? P and QE, right? But suddenly, right? Government say want to open out the market. When they open out the market, they are forced to follow the world price. They cannot sell at high price already, like this one, right? So what's the world price? World price is always below the equivalent price. World price is always below the equivalent price. My question to you is why? Why world price must be below equivalent price? You answer. Let you think. Otherwise too free. Chancellor, your turn.
I have no idea.
Huh? Got local chocolate, don't you go China eat chocolate?
China 月亮的月，外国月亮比较圆。
No, not really. I don't know what you're saying.
The moon outside country is most.
No, the mooncake in Malaysia actually tastes better than China.
Really?
Yeah, tastes much better. Right, okay. Supply increase? No. There's no supply increase because there's no two supply curve and two demand curve. Right? Huh?
Competition.
Competition?
More options.
Yes. First reason maybe because of competition, they have no choice but to follow the world price. Right? So first reason may be competition. Second reason, but this is not the main reason. Technology. No, they just open up the country.
More
They
options.
don't have technology. They haven't learned the technology from overseas. Huh? Policy? No. Government cannot say what price to set unless you're socialism country. Unless you're communism.
You buy in
The dealer in the country,
the transplant.
so they set lower because they don't want to earn. They set higher, then no one want to buy. Huh? Inflation, where the price goes down one? What are you talking? Oi, you don't. Huh? No. Simply, yo. Okay, there are few reasons. Few reasons. Ryan is looking at phone right now. Is it? What Ryan looking? Ryan today you're dreaming.
No way. He's doing work.
Doing work.
He's doing as his right side.
Right what? Ryan notes.
Yeah.
Wait, Ryan so hardworking man. Scare me.
不是啊。
Just now I saw one Ryan got influenza. I thought it's you.
No, I very
But there's another Ryan. It's got influenza. Right, okay. First thing, because why we need to import? Why we need to import? Do you even know where's the imported amount in here? The imported amount is QD, QS here. This is the imported amount. Only when world price is less than PE, then we can show imports. Right? This is first reason. Second reason, why world price must be less than PE? Why do we need to import? Because imports is cheaper, ma, so we want to import. Yeah. Imports is cheaper, ma, so the world price must be below the local price, ma. Otherwise, what's the point we import if they're perfect substitutes? Make sense? Third reason, why they want to import? Because only when world price is below PE, QD will be greater than QS, which means they are facing shortages. Only when we shortage, then we need to import. If we have surplus, we don't need to import. Make sense? Right? So shortages, we need to import. So these are some of the reasons we need to import. We need to put the world price below the P, or we need to follow the world price. Make sense? Okay, now, this is the imported amount. Let's call this M. Right? Imported amount. So the original imported amount right now is equals to QD minus QS. This one makes sense or not? The curve, the price touching the demand curve is QD. The price touching the supply curve is QS. Right? The manhole touching phone is known as manhole phone. Right? Okay? So this is original imports. Right? So far okay? So far okay? But then, right, they cannot survive because the original quantity supply after they open up the market is only 0 to QS. This amount is their local supply. The rest is all imported because it's cheaper. Make sense? This is 0. This is 0. 0 to QS is the original quantity supply by local. Let me just write this. Local quantity supply. Right? Then the local is very not satisfied. Local will start to lobby the government. Just now I already mentioned the word lobby. the government. What's lobby? What's lobby the government? Lobby is not the one that you use the lift or then you press ding, lobby the thing. Huh? Lobby government means what? All the local suppliers, all the factory owners, chocolate factory owners, they will go to the government and say, you know, we are going to bankrupt very soon. If we bankrupt, do you know it will cost 50,000 workers and their families, and they don't have money to put food on the table? Right? Do you know election is coming? Do you know how much tax revenue we give you every year? This is what we call lobby. Make sense? Lobby means threaten the government, but government cannot be threatened because government is not a human body. So lobby means threaten the non-human life type of things, which is organization, right? Threaten the organization. So government is feeling the threatening stuff issues. So what government say? Government say, okay, then I will help you. I will help the local producer. What they do? One way is they will start to charge or increase the tariff, which is okay. Now we help you by imposing a tax on the imports. Makes sense? When they impose the tax, right? After they impose the tax, as you see just now from the tower, the price will go up. Now we have a new world price plus tax plus tariff. This is the world price plus tariff. Makes sense? Because now the price should be higher, but it's still lower than the equivalent price. Still lower. Otherwise, there's no point of importing in the first place, right? You will see two things. One is, after the government decided to impose the tariff, new QD will be formed, and let's call this QD1. And new QS will be formed, and let's call this QS1. The new imported amount is equals to QD1 minus QS1. Makes sense? Which means now government has successfully reduced the imports. You can see the imported amount from M, now it reduced to M1. Makes sense? Makes sense. At the same time, the new local supply has already increased from 0 QS to 0 QS1. So now the local producer can increase their production because the imported price are now more expensive, right? Having said that, ladies and gentlemen, there's one thing that you need to observe from here. This diagram is for both the local and imported products together, which means both the local and imported products will also increase in price. My question to you is why? I thought when you charge tariff, it's only going to affect the imported products. Why it will also affect the local products? Victor Ong waiter. Yeah, last few weeks, I need to call your full name. Victor Ong waiter, what's my question? Why? You also don't know. Think no? Why the barriers also increase in price? Initially, I thought you put some tariff on, what's the chocolate name? Ferrero Rocher. You put some chocolate in Kit Kat. No, Kit Kat cannot compete with barriers, right? With the Godiva, right? And so on, right? Then why the local price also increase one? Yeah, very close, but can you explain further? Oh, not shortage. Now shortage become lesser already. Actually, they increase quantity supply. Why? Aaron, the rest? Do you know why? Ziyong, do you know why? Ziyong? No. Owen, do you know why? No. He's very close, but not close enough. Because you're very close, but not close enough. Okay? Because, write down yourself. Because there is a substitution effect, right? When imported price become more expensive, they will also buy back the local products. When they buy the local products, the demand of the local products will increase, leading to the price of local products to increase. Huh? Why I need to type? Type
You write.
Right cannot. You need me to type some more now.
Write it down can.
Huh?
Write down.
I have it right. I have it right.
Aiyo. You too much. Your English so bad, man. Okay, done. Done. Make sense, huh? Okay, move on. Done? Oh, you want me to explain? I thought you don't understand, man, my writing. That bad, man. When imported increase in price, citizens will substitute the imported products with the local products, which means if Ferrero Rocher, how to pronounce that thing? Ferrero Rocher, Ferrero or four? Ferrero Rocher
Chocolate.
and Godiva increase in price, but you still want to eat chocolate, what to do? Go and buy the Gold Coin chocolate. And go and buy the barrel chocolate. Makes sense. When you go and buy the barrel chocolate, right? So what happened to local market? When demand increase, it will lead to the price equilibrium to also increase like that. So the local product price will also increase in price. Make sense? Make sense? Okay or not? Okay? Make sense? Just like during orientation, because August intake got more students, so half of this class want to join August intake. They want to go and join the August intake to look at more pretty girls, right? And because of that, maybe it will lead to the tuition fee of the August intake increase, right? Make sense, They want to substitute the August intake. They want to defer your intake with the April intake, no man? So this one you can put just chocolate itself, right? Haven't finished yet? Finish already or not? What word? Ask me. Please don't tell me.
Sure, what is the word behind it? What is the word behind the capital F?
Products, cannot see, man. I have to write properly for you. Products, write properly. Let me convert the ink into text for you, since you cannot see properly, right? Hopefully you can convert well. Ask me, who asked me to type? Convert to you already, typing. Okay, make sense? Make sense, This is why local producers, they like to lobby the government, right? But what Isabel is looking right now is actually imported product. It's not a local product, right? Make sense, Isabel? Can you name anything inside your phone that's imported as well?
Instagram, WeChat, Snapchat,
What are all these Instagram, WeChat, and Snapchat to you?
Telegram.
Please don't tell me they are social media apps. I'm going to stab you. Yes? Almost there. They are imported services. They are not product. Make sense? Okay?
What?
Okay? However, having said that, whatever you can see from the diagram in economics is known as direct effects only. There are indirect effects. Right? Let me show you some direct and indirect. First one, I already told you, that one is direct effect. You can see the imported product already decreased and it successfully protect the domestic producers. The rest are actually indirect effects that you can see directly from the diagram. This is what we call the market effects, right? You very kacau. I want to go out also cannot.
Sit down.
First one is redistribution of income. What's redistribution of income? What's redistribution of income? Redistribution of income is different from distribution of income. Sorry, huh? Make sense? What's the difference between redistribution of income and distribution of income?
Distribution is like distributing the goods, and then redistributing is giving out those goods again.
Income?
Same thing. You're giving out the income or using it up, and then the same income you're using it again.
No. You understand what she said? Understand what she said? The last row, you can hear what she said? Can, what she said? Huh? Distribution of income is what? Distribution of income is talking about high income group and low income group. Redistribution of income is what? Transferring of income from the high income group, low income group to the high income group, right? Okay, or low to high. But in this scenario, it's from low income group to high income group, right? Why? Because when you have this tariff, who gain and who lose? Who will benefit from the tariff? Government. Why government? Because government get more tax. One more party is who? Who gain from the tariff? Local producers. You're right. They're already very rich. Why the government still want to protect them? Local producers, most of you, right? Your father, mother is doing business, right? Some of you, right? You're already rich, right? Send their children to Sunway, right? Every day, look at the iPhone, this and that. Every day go swimming. Oh, that one. Every day go eat Hai Di Lao. This one.
Whoa.
This one got black. What color already? What's the VIP card for Hai Di Lao again?
Black color one.
A black color card for Hai Di Lao. Right. Why the government still want to protect the local producer? Why they still want to charge the tariff on imported products? Why?
Local. Local.
Because they're local. Yeah, you're right. Huh? Nonsense. To prevent over-reliance, maybe, yeah. First one, to prevent over-reliance on other imported products. Second, because not every producers are rich, I told you before, in micro. Who are the poor one in the producers? Agriculture, farmers. Farmers, they're producers, but they are very poor. That's why in most of the countries, for vegetables and fruits, they are protected. They have tariff. Makes sense, okay? Because the farmers are still very poor. Because your ex-prime minister asked you to eat kangkong, right? Which is, what's the English name for kangkong again? I always cannot remember. Which is the water spinach. Water spinach, right? Then who lose? Who lose? No foreign firm. Who need to pay the tax?
Consumer.
Not only the foreign firm, we don't care about foreign firm in our country. Consumers. Consumers need to pay in terms of higher price. Regardless of whether it's local or imported product, both also increase in price. Right? So the consumers will lose. So normally, who is rich and who is the poor? In these three parties.
Government.
Government and local producers are rich. So it's the redistribution of income from one party to another two party. This is the redistribution of income. Makes sense? So it's more transferring of wealth from the poor to the rich, which is a bad thing. Next, it will reduce the incentive for local producers to adopt the latest innovation. Let's say about car, right? Previously, before Geely take over Proton, Proton has a very unique feature that other cars don't have, which is after 5 years, you cannot wind down the window. No matter how modern the car,
What? Cannot what?
cannot wind down the window. Auto one also same.
After what?
After maybe 5 years,
Wow, really?
yeah, cannot wind down on the window. Always broken one, right? I don't know whether some of you use Proton before lah. Maybe you all use Proton when you're learning car license. Driving now is using Proton. Proton. Anyway, there's a very special feature. After 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, right? There will be one side of the window you cannot wind down one, very big one, Proton. Until now, they cannot solve. Why? Because they are protected. When they're protected, they don't have the incentive for them to use the latest innovation. Don't know how they design their car. So now looks like you look like zombie. But you know what's the difference between ghost and zombie?
Those don't walk.
I learned from one movie, you know. Huh? You know what's the difference between ghost and zombie?
Ghost just fly, man.
Ghost is spirit without a body. Zombie is body without a spirit. So you combine the spirit ghost together with the zombie, it will become ultimate monster.
Nonsense, are you kick your class?
Hey, it's true actually. It's true. Okay. Anyway. Oh, but it's like because I'm doing HCAM, so the dementia, you know, dementia patients. Dementia, they are body without the spirit. Their body without the spirit. Okay. What's dementia? I also don't know. Never mind. Okay, next time. Okay. So another thing, you know how Proton made their Proton design.
Use the app.
How they make the cars? You know how they make the cars?
Sketching.
My friends was working with Proton previously as an engineer. You know how innovative are they? Right? They import the Mitsubishi car, take out the logo, then Proton logo. So then send. So if you want to buy Proton previously, they ask, hey, first batch come already, because first batch is all imported from Japan. They just change logo only. First batch is the best. Then the second batch, they just copy the first batch, the design, engine, and everything, right? So last time they buy a few because it's actually a Mitsubishi car, but change logo only. So this is innovation now because they're protected, so they don't care about innovation, right? What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 4. Not only it will increase the price itself, but it will also increase the raw material price, right? When you put tariffs on certain things, you will actually increase the price of raw materials. Right. For example, they have a tariff for cars, right? Just now you mentioned cars, right? Right? Do you see Proton bus? Do you see Proton lorry? Do you see Proton bulldozer? But when they put tariff, right, on all these Mercedes, because we see Mercedes bus, bus are mostly Mercedes, Mercedes bus, right? Right? Mitsubishi bulldozer and so on, right? If you put tariff on this type of product, you will include all the transportation, including the bus, the lorries, and other type of transport, right? So all this will also have tariff, and it will lead to all the cost of production to increase. So this can be one. Okay, they can also impose tariff on the cheese, impose on the chocolate chips, impose on many stuff that's imported, right? Chili is imported from India. right? Rice is imported from India. If they impose tariffs on rice and chili, then everyone will face the inflation. So this will lead to other type of inflation, which is it will also lead to cost push inflation. Make sense? Make sense? Make sense? Next one is they promote the expansion of relatively inefficient industry, right? And indirectly cause the contraction of efficient industries, right? This is one. You know what's the meaning or not? I'll let you read, read 5 seconds and understand what's the meaning of this. What do I mean by directly promote the expansion of relatively inefficient industries and indirectly cause the contraction of relatively efficient industries? Understand or not? If you understand, then I don't need. Don't understand? Don't understand? Let me give you an example. What? Xiaoming get good grades, but teachers scold him. Why?
You know why? Just
Who is Xiaoming? Then I use you as example. Can do you have brother? Got okay, let's say it's Hayden. This is Hayden. This is Hayden. And another one is Hayden brother. So what's your brother's name?
Hades.
Jaden.
Vision.
Vision. This Vision.
No. V-E-G-N.
Vegan.
Vegan. But then it's pronounced Vision.
Vision. Vision. Wait. Vegan is G-A-N. You all don't simply pronounce people's name. Who say Virgin? Virgin. Okay. Hayden. This is Hayden. 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 Not hardworking. Right? Never do work. Right? Lazy lah, right? Every day play phone lah, and sleep lah, right? The grades is like what? The grades is like
A+.
straight F lah. Let's see, straight F. Right, straight F lah. This is Hayden right? Straight F. You only heard of straight A's, right? Never heard of straight F, right? Right, okay? But his brother is different, no? Brother is what? Yo, hardworking. MVP for basketball, right?
Play piano.
Play piano, okay lah. Pianist,
Know how to cook.
right? YouTuber, know how to earn money already, know how to cook, chef,
How to
right?
sing.
Handsome.
Know how to sing.
Oh, sorry, Hayden, I did not say you are not handsome. Right, handsome and so on, right? Then you are the mother, or wait. You are the mother. Mother want to give tuition. Mother also only got 1,000 for tuition fees and can only give to one child. You think the mother will give to who?
Vegan.
Give to Hayden, no? Make sense,
Vegan.
Mother is like what? The government, no? That's why the government always give to the wrong, inefficient industries. Make sense? Government give to inefficient, but the good one, no, they never give them more subsidies. Never help them more, right? Like the best one in Malaysia is what? World number 1, Top Glove. Top Glove is world number 1. Corsan is world number 3. Why they don't want to help world number 3 to become world number 2? Very big, but they go and help who? Help Proton. This is the meaning. Makes sense. The tariff normally is to help the inefficient industry. Why don't they just let them die? Right? Let them commit suicide. Not Hayden. Not Hayden. Right? Let the inefficient industry to be bankrupt. Then we can use the resources to help the good one. But the government always help the wrong one. This is another indirect effect in the tariff or other protectionism. Make sense? Okay, let's have a break before we move on to subsidies. Diagrams we already drawn for you, but it will be tested. You have to know how to draw diagrams. All right. Have a break. Okay, partner, I can move already. You.
Oh, yeah, don't need to move fast.